Looks like we're looking at a pretty big delay. That's alright. Alright. We're doing some video synthesis. Hope I don't get flagged by the music I'm playing in the background. So I'm just gonna start a new thingy. And we got the MIDI controller set up. We got our hue, saturation. Alright, I should do it on the other way. Value, saturation, and hue. We got our X-Sync. We got our Y-Sync. We got our X frequency. Ooh, I like that zigzag. And we got our Y frequency. I like when it does these zigzaggies. Yeah, I like those patterns. I think there's a way to just go. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try and get these little ovals. It's just like one sweet spot where I'm trying to figure out the logic to how to create the patterns, but it seems to be just a matter of finding sweet spots, really. This is very Earthbound-esque. Something like that. So what's actually going on now? We got... Maybe I should actually also stream my cathodimer, my controls. Let's do a window capture for the main cathodimer screen. I'm doing something, and what I'm doing makes sense. You'll see. Kind of, anyways. Alright. How's that look? Splendid. So I'm just going down on the saturation. Zigzags. I like the zigzags. It's going very slow now. What's up with that? Let's look at the controls. I think the slowness is the X-Sync. Yeah. Photosensitive epilepsy warning. Maybe a little bit too late. Alright, let's start changing the wave types. Leave it a nice color. Actually, yeah, let's start doing the wave types, changing the wave types. And then we can start introducing some more layers. So, these are both sine waves. Let's make them triangle waves. Oh, Argyle pattern. Ooh, look at that. Okay, this one, yeah. This kind of lightning pattern. Yes, that's Right there. Fucking yeah. Yeah, okay. Now I want that to go. No. I want to get that pattern to cover the entire screen. Yeah. It's difficult, man. And then as soon as you start to mess with stuff, you lose what you had. A lot of different patterns here, though. So I'm trying to actually remember what I'm doing, which is it's not easy. So the triangle waves gives you a lot of different patterns compared to the sine waves. You can find a lot of crazy patterns. I just wish I could like figure out what I'm doing to split the screen that way. You get what I'm saying? Like the lower third is different from the top third, 2/3. Okay, it's X-Sync like I thought. Okay, so now the X-Sync is at max, it's covering the entire screen. Now if we get a pattern, it should be all over. I want to get those lightning stripes back. Nope, don't touch the X-Sync, whatever you do. Oh, interesting.
But anyways, I don't like on this.
Okay, I'm just fiddling with the X frequency. Alright, we got some diagonals. The Y frequency is split, is like distorting those lines. So yeah, it's literally just like the tiniest little sweet spot to get these like really normal looking patterns. Ooh, okay. Again, it's like fucking millimeter margins. And let's try and just randomly change. I'm gonna say the X to noise. Alright, that's too much. Let's change the Y to noise instead. Interesting how the Y is on. Now there's a split. Now there's a split on the Y axis. So I want to change the Y sync until it's uniform. Okay, it's very painful to look at. By the way, I can't see if there's a chat. If there's a chat happening, I'm not seeing it because I am only looking at this at the moment. Kinda need to stream. Okay. Yeah, now they're back to both being triangles. Let's leave that there. And I kind of used most of my knobs just to control the first oscillator. So I don't have much left. I gotta use the mouse to control the remainder here. But now I'm gonna introduce another layer, another oscillator. So by increasing the value, that will start fading in brightness. And the setting it's on is sine waves. I'm gonna make it triangle waves as well. Then if we increase the saturation and get a different color from our other oscillator, now we can see the two layers. One layer is more blue, one is more red. Then let's make a different pattern from the others. Let's get the X sync all the way up, the Y sync all the way up. Actually, that's kind of the same, isn't it? They should be, though, to cover the entire screen. It should be all the way up. Let's get a different type of waveform. Noise. Yeah, that kind of works. The noise on top of the triangle waves. And then let's do a third oscillator with square waves. Square waves are really brutal. They're just on off. So fade that in. I really like that quite a lot, actually. Might not need color, it can just be white. And it's starting to... Yeah, look at that! These frequency dials are quite useful. Like, they do quite a lot. Oh. Alright, now we can change which part of our, like, histogram, whatever you want to call it, that each thing is gonna inhabit. So right now, they're all in the entire range, from -1 to 1. I want to put the square waves in the top, so from 0 to 1. That makes them brighter. Then I'll put this middle oscillator into the bottom, change the color. Change the color of the top one, which can just, that can stay as. Okay. Now I'm gonna... I think I'm gonna try to connect the camera. But I got a feeling it's not gonna work too well. No? No, it's not. Okay. Open stream, maybe? No. Open... It should just be open camera. But like... This is nonsense. Okay. Then just let's open a file. Oh, sorry, that thing freezes while I do that. Don't worry. Just do one moment. I'm gonna open up this little vlog video. Just my go-to, like, random video to throw on the screen. Nice. Alright. Yeah, boy. Okay. Let's explain how this works. So it's playing a video. Obviously, like, with this weird CRT TV simulation on top. And the glitch is gonna phase, it's gonna come through the video in the spots where there's least information, like the black. Like, you can see little dots of glitch. So if I change the threshold, it's gonna take a whole lot less for the glitch to bleed through. And you can also change the blend mode, but for now let's just keep it like that. So let's say that the glitch is gonna go through based on brightness levels. And it's gonna go through, I suppose it's the brightest part of the image. I needed to loop it. Okay. I guess it's going through the brightest part of the image at the moment. And I can choose, you know, what the threshold is, if it's just like the very brightest, or like if it's quite liberal with it. Hue, that just chooses like a specific color on the spectrum that you want to clip. And saturation. So if I have it on top, that means it should mean that the most colorful parts. I'm not actually too sure what's happening right now. But it looks cool. I think we can agree on that. Let's change the blend mode to add, or add inverse. And then we can change the threshold to that. Value. Let's start a new glitch. I'm starting one from scratch. I'm going to turn this back to replace, I guess. Synthesizer. let's start from scratch. So, starting from scratch, we can increase the value. Actually, let's turn the source off while we do this, because we can't see shit. It's offline. This is the most basic sine wave. It's just flashing in a kind of smooth way. Turn the saturation up. Now it's got a color. Turn the hue, and then change the color. X-sync, basically the speed of the flashing, I suppose. But also how much of the screen covered. This is really confusing. I'm not gonna lie, I don't understand this shit at all. That's why I'm fucking around. This is the Y-sync. Something a little bit less stroby. I'm curious about these waveforms at the bottom, Lawrence and Rustler, because I've not really heard of those before. But it's kind of interesting looking. That's nice. I'll just turn the X frequency all the way up. I'm going to do the same with the Y, so that's just noise. Not too interesting. What if we change the Y to a sine wave again? Makes it a bit more normal looking. Okay. Now let's add another oscillator. Ramp up. No, ramp down. Yeah, okay. Get some more noise in there. Change this thing. Cool. That is quite cool. I'm gonna start rendering something. It's rendering now. Now I need to play with it while we do that. Good. But it looks okay. That's all that matters to me. Want to make it more frantic. Speed it up. X frequency. Y frequency. Turn all the frequencies to fuck up. To fuck up. Sorry, I'm not allowed to swear on YouTube anymore. All the way up, baby. We want this to look like an overdose. We have the volume of all of them all the way up. We're just going to cancel each other out, so that's enough. Oh yeah, baby, that's flicking my clip right there. I like that. Yeah, dope. Oh, it's like playing music. I don't know what I'm doing, but like it looks cool, and I'm doing it in real time. I'm not spending hours like creating this and with keyframes in After Effects. So once this material is being recorded, you can just like pop it on the timeline and do whatever you want with it. Nice. I am curious if that did actually record. It did. Oh, that's beautiful. I got problems with this software not recording my shit. It can be quite annoying after spending ages on it. Oh. Oh. I just saw the comments for the first time. It's nice. I don't know, I'm thinking of calling it a day. What do you guys think? What should I do? Requests in chat. I'm looking at the chat now, so I'm gonna reset everything. Actually, I'm just gonna start a new thing. What do you think of that one? I just want to set it up to loop how I had it before, with like those, whatever. We can do a slow one, because like, the point of this is to learn what I'm doing, not just do random shit. So, let's do... Yeah. Get a nice mellow color. Then start messing with these. This is nice and slow. It's like a nice slow strobe thing. Just can slowly change the color of it. Let's do... I should collaborate with the DJ, you know? It's almost like that's exactly what I'm practicing for right now. Now, let's just try... go through... Like, let's keep these settings as we have them. And then go through all the different types of waves. So this is the Rustler wave, which I've never heard of. I hope it's not like the Rustler's Burgers. Then the Lawrence wave. Again, like, I've not heard of this. Very mild, like really tiny streaks. The noise is pretty self-explanatory, but it looks cool as fuck. So if you just change things to sing, oh. I'm gonna start another recording here. Wait, I need to name it. MIDI test 3. Start. Okay. So that's just noise waves with this X and Y sync all the way down. Very square. Triangle waves. Interesting, okay. Ramp down. Ramp up. Square. Sine. Sine is probably the most gentle one. Let's mix sine waves with square waves. Like they're like the complete opposite ends of the spectrum. Now they're both all the way up. Actually, let's do it on different levels. So let's have a sine wave on the first channel. Then the second channel. Second channel is red, yeah? So that will be square waves. That's kind of ugly to be honest. Maybe if I change some of these. Ooh, okay. Let's do sine waves in the first one, and then triangle waves in the second one. And change the sync around a bit. Frequencies. Ooh. I like that weird like donk. Badonkadonk. Like half the screen is doing diagonal lines, and the other half is doing horizontal lines. Now we're changing the first. Just changing the color. Put a third one up with noise. Can't go wrong with noise. And the noise can just be white noise, literally white noise. Turn the syncs all the way up. So it seems to me that in theory the X and Y sync are controlling the size of the pattern, because when I do them all the way down the noise is very chunky. Let's see, so if I change the triangle wave all the way down, yeah, pattern's pretty big. Get some color on the noise, and let's mess it all up. Let's do sine, noise. No, that's really too much. No, the sine wave is fine. Let's do triangle with Lorentz. Or just Lorentz, because that one was very like limp. It was barely doing anything. Okay. Then do noise and square together. So the X is the noise. The Y is the square waves. I need to program like all of these knobs onto here, which is really simple. Like I have it all set up for this one, for the first oscillator, the number 1. And it's like, you just right-click, learn MIDI, and then you use the knob that you want. The problem is some of these knobs are... the program interprets them as the same thing. So actually, like, if I use this one up here, first time you see me use this one, but the program thinks it's the same as this one. So if I wanted to program them to do different things, that's not going to work, because every time I use this one, it's doing the same as that one. So I don't know. I'll have to troubleshoot it at some point. I also got a projector today, so the plan is to use the projector and point this glitch like onto someone's, like the performer's body, and they can have the glitch be like on their face. It's gonna look sick. I don't know. Maybe I'm kind of burnt out now. Let's do one more glitch from scratch. Just do just square waves. They're just so ugly. That's the problem. Oh, Angus says it was an absolute pleasure to join. That is just heartwarming. I'm glad I could be of service. You know you got options out there. Square waves are okay once you like change shit. Oh baby. That's a good backdrop. Like that could just be going on its own. And then you can layer in other things. Let's do one more, just finish this off. Sine wave, sure. Zigzag slower, please. Zigzag slower. It's really difficult to do, actually. And let's just look at these zigzags. Zaza. Whoa! That's cool. Like what is this? Where is the sense in this? It's just like I'm dialing it in, and it makes sense, and then suddenly like a pattern like this appears, but it's only like a millimeter of give until you destroy the pattern. I really like this though. This is like an Earthbound battle background. Just a bunch of squares. Like, I have no idea how I could recreate this. But there it is, I guess. And that's that Y frequency is making it thinner or wider. X frequency. Okay, well that makes sense.
Okay, well that makes sense.
That makes sense. So
That makes sense.
the X and Y frequency
The X and Y
are controlling like the shape, the length and width. So let's make them really small.
So let's make
Yeah,
them really
okay.
small.
And then
Okay.
X and Y sync.
And then X and Y sync.
The Y sync is kind of doing one thing, which is this.
It's kind of doing one thing, which is this.
But the X sync is doing something completely different, which is
X
this.
sync is doing something completely different, which is this.
That's very different, right? So
That's very
where's the logic in that?
Where is the logic in that?
It is like a graph, but it isn't. Like it's very, it's weird because there's a graph for time and there's a graph for this, you know, the 2D space of the screen. And I think I wonder if there's a way to copy and paste, like if I could copy this onto number 2 and have it be going in the opposite direction. Or, I mean, I can just copy the settings exactly. So, square wave, X, and there. Color can be a bit different, that's fine. Whoa! Okay. And the frequencies. Yeah, boy. This is the kind of shit that I fuck with. These infinite, like, scrolling backgrounds. I'm, like, manually doing, like, this slow pulsing thing. Now we should just be seeing the second channel, so we can mess with that for a bit and get a pattern properly going. Ooh. Yeah, just about there. Ooh, nice checkerboard kind of thing. It just needs to be a bit slower. Oh, I like the checkers. Okay, now we can bring in the first one. Yeah!
Yeah!
Queen! This is exactly what I kind of think what I wanted to do with this. Why I got the MIDI controller. Good purchase. I feel a lot better about my spending today now that I've seen this with my eyeballs. If I could control them both at the same time, it would be so lit. Like properly control both at the same time, not with a mouse. Alright, I gotta stop that recording because that's gonna eat up all my disk space. But I'm just gonna check that it recorded. It looks fine. Let's start a new one. Again, I'm just doing all channels with square waves. I'm trying to find the beauty in the square waves because they're very rough looking, but I think they got potential. Okay, that's something. Yeah, okay. We did the thing. We did the thing, guys. So... yeah, now we got 3 square wave channels on top of each other. And that's pretty crazy looking. Looks like it's starting a Pokemon battle or some shit. Gonna record some more for posterity. I don't know if this stream is gonna get recorded by YouTube. I've never streamed on YouTube before. Well, I'm recording out of the program directly. So, just for funsies. Oh, we messed up this one. We need to get our squares back, or parallelograms back. Messed it up. There we go. Maybe this bottom layer can be like really small like that. So it's a little bit different. And then cool. I'm just fucking it all up on purpose. Everything we worked for down the drain. Gotta keep it moving, gotta keep it changing. It's a live video. It's not pre-recorded. That's cool. It looks like your brain is trying to read this like text. At least I am. But I know it's not. What am I doing? I got the controller for that. Oh, I like these colors. Kind of like it more like that though. of our sinks is out of zinc? It's this one. Fuck it, I'm just gonna change all of the colors. Like, I'm gonna learn the MIDI for all the colors. So let's learn MIDI. And learn MIDI. Okay, so now I have 3 switches that can control color. So, bottom layer changing color. Middle layer changing color. And top layer. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's just gonna show up better if you got everything really saturated. So the bottom layer is those little. It kind of looks like a chain link thing. The middle layer is those slowly scrolling parallelograms. And then. What the fuck's going on top? Nothing. Oh. Well, what? It's just changing the same. Oh, apparently the top layer is the parallelograms. So then. Oh! It was just switched off, that's why. Everything back on. There's a lot of red happening. Why can't I stop it being red? Oh, it's because all of them are down. And then, okay, so it's the extremes are red. So you just gotta prevent, because there's an urge to just push everything to the extreme bottom or extreme top, but that's just red, so it's gonna look like you're just turning it red all the time. And obviously the more contrasty it is from the layers above it, the more the pattern will show through. Looks like. It's a similar color, we'll just blend it and disappear. So let's make them the extremes, like red, green, blue. Maybe in a different order. Let's put the bottom one blue. Those can be red. And the top layer can be kind of a green color. Now we can see everything separately, because they are as like distinctive as possible. Right. I think I am gonna call it a night, boys and girls. Ghosts and ghouls. Say night night. Yeah, I see the hearts in chat. If you'd like to stream, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. And sub to my Patreon. And hopefully YouTube is not going to be able to tell that I'm playing random breakcore playlists in the background. It's been good. Peace out.